I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her this guy. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. We call them Chaucer, cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers, cause of
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. Hi everyone, Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one.
Season is hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
Well, the numbers for Hall in last week's ball game.
17 carries, 66 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action here on first down.
Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So now first and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Operating from the gun, Weston. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Mason Taylor. 10 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake. Weston. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
That pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
3-yard gain on the
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Looking to throw. Weston.
And connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows them to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So now here are the Dolphins getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by a man who played his college ball on Rocky Top of All for Life Charles, their rookie quarterback from Tennessee.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
Got him to win. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Try to be locked.
Back to throw. Nobles. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. I'll give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We're moving right to veteran and continue from there.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, first and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial. Make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Jets, first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10.
Off play action. Weston.
Stiff-armed him. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
That's another Jets first down. First and goal, New York.
That's a real nice job right there, working in the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
They'll run with Hall.
And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown.
From 6 yards away.
And the Jets have regained the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
Viking 18. Ready, right?
On the ground, this is Devon Achane.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Ready up. Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run for it with Achane.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
The Dolphins sit 6-3 on the year, and they come in playing pretty well, 6-3 in their last 9.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game, and those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence, and they feel like they can continue to get better.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Novus. Open man, Kyle Williams is going. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
2 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Novus.
That's complete to DK.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Chimray DK. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown!
Kyle Williams.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Jets 10.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Bernard shows the agility.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The New York set to take the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
In motion right is Pittman.
From the gun on 3rd down, Weston. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped, and they're there, and they end up making the play.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44, and it'll be Dolphin football.
The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay. Great field position. Throwing to start the drive. Weston.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Weston. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
19, 18.
Back to throw. Weston. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun. Weston. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll give the ball.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
3 yards.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Check that.
1st and goal, New York.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Followed a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hall again.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
A 2-yard
defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets have yet again retaken the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Dolphins.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And the Dolphins.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Finding Williams once more, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 45.
Looking to throw. Nobles. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they'll have him in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
From the contact. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Patterson's kick is good.
And that will tie things at 17 all. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Throwing to start the drive. Weston. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Come on. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun. Weston will find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Weston.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it.
Started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. So special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
And they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And able to get this out to the 25. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Operating from the gun, Weston. Pass caught right side by Taylor. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. Weston. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Back to throw. Weston. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun. Weston gets this complete to Butte. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
3rd and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown, Jets. Michael Pittman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Now the try here for the point after. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Miami set to take over. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready? Cowboy 80.
Throwing to start the drive. Nobles. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll shift things around. Now Achane on first and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
To the 36-yard line, stop there. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Jets' 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nobles.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Back to throw. Nobles. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to the ground, Achane.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
18, Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Nobles to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can't be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
31, Jets 24.
Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Bernard shows the agility.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
And New York set to take the field.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to pull off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
2nd and 9 now. That's complete. Bernard. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Back to throw. Weston. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Operating from the gun. Weston. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Back up to 32.
Looking to throw. Weston. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Weston. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
14 yards.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice touchdown! Michael Pittman with a 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Nobles. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First down and goal to go.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
Ready? Come Viking, ready.
Looking to throw. Nobles. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Jets 31.
Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Throwing to start the drive. Weston. No gain on the play. And that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake. Weston. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Jets. First down. A gain of 12. And the Jets first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? Hot 70, hot, set.
Off play action. Weston. Taylor there to bring it in on a crossing route. And he's taken down inside the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor, 29 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. So now here come the Dolphins. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Got his man. It's Williams. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Check smash, check smash. Ready.
Second and 5. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
18, Rodwell, 18. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Nobles. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nobles. The RPO will keep it himself. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here we go, here we go. Like 70, trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 32 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal.
They'll run. Achane.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
Devon Achane, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jets, 38.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? It usually opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
5 yards on the play.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Weston.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Paul want to give up the middle.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to find that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throw left side complete. That's Hall.
And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Weston. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
10 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down. It's a gain of 10.
Back to the ground with Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll get this one to Pittman.
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
That is caught by Butte. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Jets.
Back to throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go now.
29-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he slides to avoid the hit.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10.
They'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready? Cougar 19.
He's back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
The kicker on for the point after.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Nobles. This is caught by Waddle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The rookie from Tennessee orchestrating things well. It's a first down here. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's first and 10.
Get it. Left Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to throw. Nobles. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
10. Hey, 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Trap 50, trap 50.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's going to be caught. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. This is first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Weston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Dolphins, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile,